Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to It's All Black and White TV. And yes, the Premier League is back now. Absolutely fantastic. And this is the pre-match show. But before we do get into the show, if you do like what you see, then please do smash the like. It does help the channel up the search, and it means new viewers find them more easily. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, come and smash the subscribe. Come be part of this great community we got you. Also, hitting the bell notification. That tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. If you do want to become a member, it's 99p. You can do that by clicking on the join button. And also, if you want to make a donation, do that at chat, clicking on the dollar sign, using the super chat function, all money reinvested back into the channel. Yes, so as we know, the Premier League is back. It kicked off last night at Old Trafford between Man United and Fulham. Man United winning 1-0 through Xerxes. Right towards the end of the game. Let's be honest, that Man U team doesn't frighten me. I look at that Man U team and think, how deluded are some of their fans to say that they're going to win the league and all this? They're not going to get nowhere near the top end of the league. As soon as they come up against a City or a Liverpool or an Arsenal, they'll get absolutely mullered. They will do. And currently at the moment, it's Ipswich Town 0, Liverpool 0. So Ipswich are played really well in that first half. They could have gone ahead a couple of times, so it'd be funny if they beat Liverpool, won't it? Right, let's get into some comments. Andrew says, yeah, absolutely fine, mate. Yes, I've pinned this in the chat. It's the Fantasy Premier League. It's all black and white TV league. So if you've got a fantasy team and you want to join it, that's the code there. That's how you join it. And click the link and join the league, all for a bit of fun and just for fun at the end of the day. So if you want to join the Fantasy Premier League, get your team sorted out and get in that league and join it. Trolls says, hi, Tony. Hi, Trolls. Hope you're well, mate. Anthony Ross, afternoon, everyone. Afternoon. Hope you're well. Mag Debates. Toon, how are you, the lads? Absolutely, Mag. Absolutely. BS says PGMOL is back working for Liverpool. Well, they tried to get Davis sent off. What Davis was it? Wes Burns sent off in the first half for a handball, but they can't intervene with the yellow card. Yep, it is, Trolls. Man U were shit. Aye, absolutely they were. Yeah, we'll absolutely smash them. Brian, on the Metro to the match, I do wonder if we are about to sign Joe Gomez. I've not heard that, Brian, and I wouldn't have thought so. He's left-footed, isn't he, Joe Gomez, anyway? Why would we go from Gui to Gomez? I wouldn't get that one. So not for me, thank you. Not for me. So the Mark Gui saga continues. I mean, there's no official line if the club have pulled out from this altogether or whatever. But look, Palace were looking for about 65 million, so we eventually got there for them, and then they changed the goalposts again. So look, if Crystal Palace don't want to sell him, then they're just going to keep pushing the price up to stop us going in for him. I think what we need to do is move on from this. Walk away from this deal right now. Walk away from Palace. And there's other options out there. Antonio Silva would probably cost you about 50 million quid. Then you could put the extra money that you're going to pay for Gui in towards getting a right winger. Also, you've got like Logan Costa, who we've been linked with, plays for Toulouse. He's around about 25 million quid. So there's deals there. I know we've looked at Ignacio, but he's more left-footed. We need a right-footed, really. So, you know, there's Diamondi out there as well. So, look, there's plenty out there. So I'm sure the club are looking at other targets. Be very surprised if we're looking at Joe Gomez, so if I'm honest. Afternoon, Tony and everyone. Come the mighty tune, I'll be buzzing like he'll get me the new home top delivered. Yeah, absolutely. Nice one, mate. I'm glad you got it. BS says Chelsea's interested in Gomez. Well, they can go to Chelsea then. Paul says, afternoon, Tony. Looking forward to this our season to shine. Third in the league and win a cup. 3-0 for me. Yeah, absolutely, Paul. I mean, look, all these pundits are writing us off, even on the BBC. Dion Dublin, Steph Horton have got us down in 8th place. They're not thinking we're going to get a European place. So I don't know why. But, let these pundits sleep on us because we'll be the ones who will creep up on everybody. Troll says, who won Chelsea interested in? Well, yeah, exactly. Craig, good afternoon, mate. He says, we need to walk away better out there and cheaper. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah. I mean, look, if you didn't go to Euros and didn't have this great Euros, I would say max maybe 45, 50 million for a maximum. But certainly at 65, I think he's well overpriced. Time to move on, says Anthony Ross. Absolutely, mate. Brian says, Chelsea should get a 10-year transfer ban. It's fantasy football there. Well, their owner's just an idiot, Todd Bowley. I mean, if you remember when he first came into the club, he was there about a month, and then he says, we need to have a playoff at the end of the season, North versus South. It's not bloody MLS. You don't have an MLS superstars all playoff or whatever, Over 40 players so far. Peter McCardle, afternoon, Tony. We should walk away now. I will go for Diamande. Roma looking at Christensen from Barca. Yeah, not a bad player. Move on indeed. Steve Parish is playing the media for attention and Selhurst Park crowd. Look at the Zaha situation. Well, the thing is, John Textor's looking to be selling up his stake, isn't he, in Palace as well, because he wants to buy Everton. And obviously he can't be involved with 2 Premier League clubs, so he's got to sell his stake. So this is going to stuff Parish well up the backside. And the thing is, they are never going to get this money again, Palace now. I don't know if he was hoping for a bidding war and he was hoping that someone like a Liverpool or an Arsenal or somebody would come in as well and start bidding for him. And that, the price is going to go up even more. But the fact it was only us, he should have. But at the end of the day, I would rather we moved on. Why waste more time on this? There's only 13 days left in the window. Evening, Tony. How are you, mate? Says Connor. Got confirmation that my shirt's on its way home, due for a new one. Lovely, mate. Lovely. Yeah, absolutely. It's fantastic. The shirts are great. I mean, I've got the new away kit. I haven't got the third one because I don't get on well with white, so I didn't get the white one. But look, they're all fantastic kits. I've got the home pre-match shirt as well. I've had to say to myself, I'm not buying any more because I've having to cut the line there till next season. Troll says it said we are trying to get Christensen from Barca, but he's 31, isn't he? I believe he is. The ex-Chelsea defender, isn't he? So, yeah, I think he may well be. Team news will be out at about 1:45, by the way, because the new rules are now. It comes out 75 minutes now before the match starts, rather than the hour before like it used to come out. I'm just having a look at Christensen now. No, he's 28 years of age, Trolls. He's 28. Andreas Christensen. He's got 2 years left on his contract as well at Barcelona, but I don't know what he's on wages-wise. Whether he depends what his wages are. I mean, look, he started 27 out of 30 games last season for Barcelona, scoring 2 goals, getting 2 assists as well. But on his defending, he was part of a team that kept only 3 clean sheets. His ball recoveries per game is not the greatest, 3.6. And he had 4 yellow cards. So, yeah, I'm not particularly sold on that one, if I'm honest. But again, it is what it is. And it all depends what his wages are as well. Which I'm going to see if there is a thing about that. No, there isn't. There's nothing on there about what he's on, but he's probably on good money at Barca, I would imagine. Alan says, good day, Tony in chat. Are we still trying to get this player, Tony? I hope not. They're checking the penalty for Ipswich, yeah. And they're just checking for an offside first of all to see if Leif Davis is offside. First looking at this from here, he looks as if he may just be off. But not 100% sure. Yes, he's offside, so that's it, offside. Troll says Green might have a slow season and drop his value. It depends how he feels. He might go to Palace and see he wants a transfer. Yeah. It's only going to hurt Palace in the long term when he goes for 30 million. If he goes next summer, if he doesn't go next summer, he go for free the summer after. So it might just dump Palace altogether. We should walk away from Palace, go elsewhere. There's better players out there. I totally agree. I mean, Gui's not a bad player. You know, that's got to be a pen Ipswich VAR to Liverpool's rescue. Yep, absolutely. When isn't VAR always on Liverpool's side, you know? It's just amazing. And Liverpool have just put a chance over the crossbar from, I think it was Luis Diaz, I think. Now, Liverpool's appealing for a penalty here. Don't think it is a penalty, if I'm honest. Don't see how they can give this if this is a penalty. No, it's not a penalty. No chance. No way whatsoever. Diaz has gone into the goalkeeper there. No, goal kick. That was an on-field decision, the offside though. Right, okay, then that's fine. We can't wait till that new ruling comes in, can we? Right, let's just check to see if the team news is out, because it should be out now. It's 1:45. And we'll see who's lining up in the team today. Okay, so the starting 11 is out. And in goal, Nick Pope, Fabian Schär, Joe Linton, Anthony Gordon, Alexander Isak, Lewis Hall, Tino Livramento, Jacob Murphy, Dan Burn, Sean Longstaff, and Bruno is the captain today. So even though Burns playing, he's not the captain. Bruno is. On the bench is Martin Dubravka. Don't know why. Trippier, Barnes, Target, Kraft, Asula, Almiron, Kelly, and Joe Willock. So I will put that up on screen. Looking at the team. So we're going to line up with Pope in goal, back four of Livramento on the right, Lewis Hall on the left, with Byrne and Schär in the middle of defence. The three in midfield is obviously Longstaff, Bruno, and Joe Linton. And then up top, it's obviously Gordon left, Isak middle, and Murphy on the right. So I will pop that team news up in the chat now. It's weird the way we've done the teams this time, but why don't we just put them in order where they're going to play? And then it would be making it easier instead of us having to try and work it out where they are. But here it comes, guys. Here comes the team news now. There you go. Why Dubravka's on the bench, I do not know, because I thought we were trying to sell Dubravka. Now, I've seen a few people asking why hasn't Dubravka why can't Pope have the number 1 shirt? But apparently it's in Dubravka's contract that he has to have the number 1 shirt. So if it's in his contract, then we can't take it out because it's breaking his contract. I don't think people will be too happy about Dubravka being on the bench. Let's hope he doesn't come on. Good afternoon, Tony and everyone, says Mad Mac. Good afternoon to you. Strong bench and team, so let's get the win. Dubravka, the subkeeper, that makes a lot of our fans look silly. I mean, we were trying to get rid of Dubravka. Maybe nobody wants him. You know, they thought he was going to obviously Celtic, but then Celtic then went for Kasper Schmeichel instead. So maybe he'll go during this window. Good afternoon, Julie G. I hope you're well. Dubs is our second best keeper, though. Sick of seeing Dubs anywhere near our team. Get the man out. He isn't good enough. Well, unfortunately, Eddie House put him on the bench. I mean, I saw the training video. He looked pretty all right in training, to be fair. Maybe we're just putting him there to try and get rid of him. That's the way to do it, maybe. Just putting him on there. You know, and then that way somebody might come in. He might go on deadline day. That's the thing. Liverpool have just gone ahead now. Diogo Jota's just scored. That cheat who got a penalty against us last year at Anfield. Why did we bring in two keepers if Dub's our number two? That's a good question, Peter. Exactly that. Why? Why have we? I mean, Ruddy, I think, is coming to be more of a coaching side. I mean, yes, we lost Karius, so we had to replace Karius, but we've brought Vlachodimos in, supposedly for 20 million quid. Andrew says he cost us a lot of points, rather Ruddy than Dubs, yeah. Dubs has a decent pre-season. Got to have cover for Pope and keep him visible for possible sale. Well, yeah. Only two of the bench players that are not good enough, so the bench is... I thought Celtic wanted Dubs. They did Brian, but they went for Kasper Schmeichel instead because he was on a free. We got more keepers so we can play training matches and work with the keeper separately. Thought Vlachodimos and the players would have been number two. Well, that's what I would have thought, yeah. Vlachodimos was signed for the desperate financial reason to make the books look good. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why the Premier League weren't happy with them deals, were they? What the F says Dub's done to get number one, that makes no sense. It's in his contract that he has to have that number one shirt. So if it's in his contract, you can't break it, unfortunately. We bought Forest Keeper for probably 15 million to counter the cost of Andor's price to balance the PSR, buying him on the day after the PSR deadline. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I know it doesn't make sense. A lot of people are going to be wondering why, you know, why Dubs is in there. Yeah, people are complaining on Twitter about the way they're doing the lineup, like putting it up like that in number order. I don't agree with it. I think we should be doing it the way, like with the defenders and then the midfield and the up front, up top, you know. But we've got a great full-back partnership there in Livramento and Lewis Hall, which is absolutely fantastic. So I think that's brilliant. Livramento against his old club, would you back against him scoring today? Because I wouldn't. I would like to see him score against Southampton. That would be cracking. That would be cracking if he scored against Southampton. And you never know, he might do. So what's your thoughts, guys, on this lineup, by the way? You know, are you happy with that team? Do you think that's a team that can go out there and absolutely smash the pants off Southampton? Do let us know in the chat your thoughts, and I will put the Southampton team up as well in just one moment, but I will tell you the Southampton team. They have gone with McCarthy in goal, who we know he's not the greatest keeper, let's be honest. Sugawara, Harwood Bellis, Bednarak, Stevens, the captain, Walker Peters, Downs, Small Bourne, Aribo, Brereton Diaz, and Adam Armstrong. On the bench, Lumley, Wood, Taylor, Bree, Alcaraz, Dibbling, Dorsey, Amayor, and Cameron Archer. So that is the Southampton lineup. And I will pop that on screen as well for you. So you can have a gaze at the Southampton lineup. And there it is there now. Let's hope we can keep Adam Armstrong quiet today and he doesn't score against us. So that's the Southampton lineup. And I don't get why. Yeah, I've just seen that comment there from Macca. Target on the bench. He didn't play any pre-season. No, he didn't. Exactly. Maybe it's just to see he's fit and can't come anybody coming by him, please. Hope Eddie brings on Osula. He may do, yeah, I think he will do. That's what I thought, Tony, Burnham, Longy and Bruno up front. Yeah, it's stupid the way they're doing it. People are complaining about it, and I don't blame them, because just put it in order. Just put it in order. After what Dub said in Euros about us, he can F off, and what he said at Man U. Yeah. Surprised, to be honest, that Trippier's on the bench. Liverpool's gone 2-0 up now. More Salah. And don't copy Harvey Barnes' celebration, Salah. Pay off. Yeah. Going back to that, Trippier, I think, is Trippier on his way out the door? That's the thing. Are we looking to sell Trippier, and is that why we're not wanting him to play so he doesn't get an injury? Maybe. We don't know. Mark says, why all the hate for Dubravka? There's clearly a push to sell Almiron, but he's on the bench. Dubravka's the second best keeper in the squad. That's why he's there. Nobody's hating him, Mark, as such. I think it's just more the fact he's getting on a bit now, and, maybe he needs to move on just to go and get some game time somewhere. Target on the bench. Oh, yeah, we read that one, yeah. Captain Bruno says, Julie, I disagree that Dub's our second best keeper to see, in my opinion. Target just back from injury, apparently that's the story. Yeah, but I'm surprised he's even on the bench. Macca says we have some good options off the bench, new winger and a centre-back is all we are missing. Yeah, absolutely. Right side centre-back, right winger, and we are laughing. I mean, I'm glad to see Willock back on the bench as well. Hopefully Willock can come on and get some game time as well. Our bench isn't that strong. Trippier, Target, Dubs, Almiron, we are wanting to sell all of them. I don't think Ipswich are going to make it. I don't know. I mean, look, they played well first half, and look, it was probably going to be a tough game for them today against Liverpool, let's be honest, for Ipswich Town. But look, they've got plenty of other games they can get points off people. There's going to be like teams like Leicester, Forest and all that coming there. So there'll be games that'll target that they can get points off. They have played well to an extent, but they're just playing against a good Liverpool team, that's all. Cross is coming now for Ipswich, and it's over the bar by Hutchinson. I'm looking forward to see what he can do this season, that Omari Hutchinson, because he looks good. They signed him from Chelsea for 18 million quid. What's the story with that? Ash and Harrison, by the way. Well, they're not on the bench, are they? So Alfie Harrison's not on the bench, neither is Harrison Ashby. Maybe they're going to go on loan somewhere. Who knows? Surprised Sanusi's not even on the bench, if I'm honest, but there again, may keep him for another game or two. But yeah, I mean, we've got a strong enough bench there. We've got Barnes there. We've got Willock there as well. So we'll just see what happens. But as I say, start getting your thoughts in what you think the score will be today. And if you've just joined the chat as well, I have pinned a message at the top of the chat. So if you do Fantasy Premier League, or you're thinking of making a Team Up Fantasy Premier League via the Premier League app or the Premier League site, then you can join It's All Black and White TV Fantasy League. It's a free league to join. It's no cost involved. It's all for a bit of fun, and be interested to see who's got what team and where the teams finish. But certainly if you want to join it, just click the link and you can join the league that way. Alessandro Minetti, oh, come on, all you know, Dubs is on the bench because Eddie doesn't want to mess with the mojo in the dressing room. If he would have put Eddie on the bench, Dubravka would have cried like a baby, probably. Just entered my team. Lovely beer, thank you very much. Low risk team and bench choice, in my opinion. Thing is, though, Andrew, we're coming up against Southampton. But I think we've still got business to do in the transfer window. I don't think we're not finishing the transfer window. And as I've said to people yesterday, rate the transfer window when it closes on the 30th of August. I've joined as well, says Julie. Thank you very much, Julie. TT having FPL as well, if people want to join on that as well. Yeah, they do, yeah. Maybe Billy will put something up in the chat as well. Mac says, Osula, Almiron, Willick Bonds, all players that can make an impact off the bench for different reasons. Trippier experience, Kelly good backup. Wilson, when he's back in the bench, is even stronger. I agree, because Almiron, we know, can get against, for what he can do to teams when they tire. And, he's just got that presence about him coming off the bench. So we'll see. But I agree, we are a bit stronger there on the bench. Still 6-0, says Andrew. Lewis, hi mate, hope you're well. He says, I've joined the FPL League. Thank you very much indeed. Guys, I got 59 watching, so if you haven't yet smashed the like, then please do smash the like. It does help the channel. And also, if you're brand new to the channel, do hit that subscribe as well if you'd like to. And if you'd like to know about more programs coming up on the show and shows and that, upcoming shows, then smash the bell button as well. Alan says options on the bench. We had a lot for last season. It's got at least 2 in 1 and 2. Yeah. Connor says 4-0. Ossie score. Wouldn't surprise me. I'd play Kelly over Byrne any day of the week, says Lewis. Yeah, maybe he's just keeping with the trusty of Byrne just for the experience, but then maybe take Byrne off second half and bring Kelly on. I was surprised Byrne wasn't the captain, but then Bruno's got it, so I'm glad about that. Just switched my team to a 3-4-3. Kelly has the pace we lack in centre-backs, to be fair. Yeah. And he put a good ball in for Barnes last week as well. Indeed, my friend, ready for game day. The build-up is exciting. Stay well, absolutely. 6-0, says Julie. Good afternoon, Tony, mate, says Gary D. Good afternoon, Gary D. Hope you're well. We should go for Alessandro Bastoni, centre-back from Milan for about 60 million. Yeah, Bastoni's a good centre-back. So can you join that league if you don't have a PC? Yeah, you can download the Premier League app on your phone. If you download the Premier League app, you can do that on your phone. And you can make up a team, or you can go online and make up a team, using your phone. Go on to Google on your phone and just type in Fantasy Premier League, and then go on there, register, make up a team, and then you can join the leagues that way as well. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely, mate. You can do it via your phone. Yep, definitely. I'm going for a 2-0 win, says Gordon Manning. Good afternoon, Gordon. Hope you're well. Lee says 5-0 win for us. Yeah, well, my score prediction is 3-0. I'm going 3-0. And I'm going to say Isak will get 2 goals. And Bruno will get the other goal. And I think Gordon will get 2 assists. So that's my thoughts. Another thing I'm going to touch on is I couldn't believe what we saw yesterday. I saw a bit of comedy on Twitter yesterday. And that was, it was shared by Paul from Toon Review. And it was a Liverpool page. And what they put on was that apparently Liverpool have been told by Newcastle that they'll accept £180 million for Bruno and Gordon together to go to Liverpool. Now, who comes up with all this crap? Do you think Bruno's going to go for 80 million quid or Gordon's going to go for 80 million quid? Don't Liverpool realise they could have had Bruno's release clause activated when it was active? But they didn't. Nobody activated it. And he's still here. Gordon's going nowhere. Whoever comes up with these ideas, there must be a 10-year-old sitting in a bedroom thinking up things and dreaming. Because that's all it's going to be, a pipe dream. Have Liverpool really got 180 million to give us for Gordon and Bruno? I don't think they have. Not a chance. So these Muppets need to go away. Andrew says, might go 9-1 formation in the FPL team named the Southgate. I took the FPL very seriously last year. I'm joining as many as I can. Yeah, I am as well. I reckon 5-0, says Jan. Cheers, Tate. I will try a phone. Bit wonky as I'm going to get a new one when we can afford. Yeah, absolutely, mate. No problem. I'm fed up with it all now. Anthony Gordon's ours. Had a pop Darren Farley yesterday on incorporating AG during his impressions. Mac says Ipswich done well today, but don't have enough goal threats in the team. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, they've signed that Schmodix from Blackburn, so who knows? I think this is probably always going to be a hard game for Ipswich, to be honest with you, Liverpool. And, they kept Liverpool at bay for 45 minutes. Maybe because Ed Sheeran's gone now. Maybe that's why they're losing, because Ed Sheeran's not there. Uh, 4-0 Newcastle, says Colton. Good shout, mate. Julie says Scousers getting as bad as the interpreters Arsenal fans. I'll tell you what it is, Julie. It is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I couldn't believe ITV when they were talking about the Premier League the other day, when they were speaking to Masters and then Howard Webb from the PGMOL. And what goal did they have to show on ITV? Of all goals they wanted to show on ITV, let's just stoke the Arsenal fans up again. Let's get the twats coming out again, shouting that we cost them the title last season. When Anthony Gordon scored, when Joe Willock kept the ball in, crossed it, Joe Linton was supposed to have fouled Gabriel. Nowhere near fouling Gabriel. Ball falls to Gordon, who scores. But there was other goals they could have shown. But no, it had to be that one. So let's stoke the Arsenal fans up again and let's see them come out the woodwork shouting again. Jan says, Man U, I got lucky yesterday in my book. I tell you what, Man U were very, very lucky yesterday. Absolutely they were. Fulham had chances and, probably should have put them away. I mean, that Adama Traore, he's poor, isn't he? He's full of running, but he's got no end product. He's absolutely terrible, isn't he? But yeah, no, absolutely terrible. Man U, is Ipswich local to you? The stadium looks nice, better than Luton's. Yeah, I'm about 50 minutes away from Ipswich, 50-minute drive. I did actually do a live vlog from there once. I'd done it. It's back in one of the videos somewhere. I did do a little series of like, where am I? And had to get people to guess where I was. Yeah. I've spoken to a couple of Ipswich fans who I know, and they're reasonably happy about being in the Premier League. I was at the course last Friday night in Felixstowe and went into a restaurant, cafe, because I had my shirt on as well, my Newcastle shirt on, and a couple of Ipswich fans in there with their shirts on. They came up and chatted to me and said, "Oh, it's great being back in the Premier League, and they can't wait to play Newcastle because it's a special game for them." They call it the Bobby Robson Derby down there as well at Ipswich. So, yeah, I mean, look, they're looking forward to it, and they said it doesn't matter what the result is. It's just about, he says, the two sets of fans come together, and they come together as one for Bobby Robson. And I thought, you know what? Yeah, absolutely. Colton says, all the media dressing up Man U, being a threat, took them 85 minutes score against Fulham, hardly cooking. Absolutely. You know, if Man U had lost last night, we wouldn't have heard the end of it. It would have still been going on today. I mean, do you remember when we beat Man United in the Carabao Cup when we played 6 fullbacks and we beat them 3-0? Instead of saying, well, a Newcastle team, you know, instead of saying, oh, well, a Newcastle team that was really weakened against a strong Man U team, done well to really go out there and actually thump Man United. But no, they didn't. What they did was, it was like, oh, Man U's and, Man U's and downfall and all this, and look how bad they are and what's happening to them, and say, where's the credit for Newcastle United here? Idiots. Media and pundits are obsessed with the Red Scum for some weird reason. Yeah, Man U toxic looking crap as usual. The Brighton Stadium's 15 minutes from me, says Jan, so I can see Mint A play. Glad Hall is starting, yeah, absolutely, David. Great team in it, mate. London Stadium, not far from me. Training grounds about 10 minutes by bus, says Julie. So there's the team news if anybody hasn't seen it. They haven't put it in order of like defence, midfield and attack. A lot of fans are kicking off on Twitter over this and complaining, and rightly so. So that is the Newcastle United team lineup. And there is the Southampton team as well. If that's the way kit they're wearing, that looks bloody awful. And I'm so glad we're not with Puma no more. But yeah. So that is their team news as well. I'll just jump into some comments. I'll just leave that on there for a few moments. Foxy says, afternoon, Tony and everyone in the chat. Let's get off to a good start. How are you, the lads? Any surprise in the lineup? Bruno's captain, Foxy. But apart from that, not really a lot of surprises. Target's on the bench, though, which is a surprise. He's never played any pre-season. Willock's on the bench. Kelly's on the bench. Dubravka's on the bench as second choice. Troll says, exciting that we finally play matches that really count again. Can't wait for it. Yeah. I must admit, against Brest last week, Brest made it hard for us. They look really good. Must get to West Ham versus Newcastle this season, says Julie. Yeah. I mean, look, I'd probably not get to the Ipswich Newcastle game because I wouldn't get an away ticket. But what I may do for that game, I may do a live vlog from there, but I may go down there, for a couple of hours before the game starts and then get home for the game because just to go down, sample a bit the atmosphere, get some Newcastle fans on the vlog as well and get some reactions from people. So, yeah, I may do that because I'm only, like I say, about 15 minutes away. Do you think Ipswich will go back down though? You never know, Julie. It's the first game. You never know. They are playing a good Liverpool team, let's be honest. Just got to give them a chance to settle in. I think it's a step up, isn't it? Could do worse. Sunderland's third shirt. That's awful. That shirt is awful. Looks like a glow-in-the-dark shirt. No matter how well Newcastle play, the media is all about how bad our opponents play. Yeah, they are, Paul. Absolutely, mate. You're right. David says, Matt Target shop window job, showing other clubs he's alive. Maybe, David, maybe. Yeah, absolutely. I could go near Ipswich End, Alan, but the only problem is if Newcastle squad won a cheer, mate, that's a problem. And I don't want to risk that. So, it's best that I can go down and get the, and go down for the bit of the crack with the fans and that. But, yeah. No, I don't think I would want to go in the Ipswich End because I just couldn't sit there with me hands under me legs. I couldn't do that. It's hard. It's hard. There's no way I could sit there and not cheer my team scoring. So, I couldn't do it, Alan. I really couldn't. So that means the club are definitely trying to move Jamal Lewis on. Played all friendly games, loses a spot to someone who's been out forever. Well, that's the thing, Foxy. It's weird because, didn't didn't Eddie House say the other day about Jamal Lewis, how impressed he's been with him in things like that? So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Unless Jamal Lewis has got a knock. Maybe he's took a knock in training, who knows? Or maybe a club's coming in for him to buy him. I don't know. Well, suppose we'll find out. Alan gives a thumbs up. I mean, look, at least if we have to bring anybody on, if Hall had to come off for any reason, at least we're all right for left back because we don't have to bring Target on. We can bring on Lloyd Kelly who can slot in there, or we can swap Kelly and Burn around, so we'll be all right in that department. Still Liverpool just winning 2-0 at the moment. There's about 7 minutes left of this game. Jamal Lewis to be used for cup games, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Just seen a news article, Isak isn't match fit. Isak's not match fit? Surely that's somebody on the wind-up. Because I'm sure he'd be fit. We wouldn't have been playing him if there was a risk. That's why James Bunce is in as the performance, director. The stack looks good for the Premier League opener. So, yeah, I don't get that at all. I can't see Isak not being fit. We wouldn't be, like I say, we wouldn't be risking him. Because if he wasn't fit, why would you want to risk him? So, yeah, I don't get that one. I don't know where they've got that idea from. I really don't. I'm just going to put something on screen in a moment for you. Just bear with me, guys. I'll get it on for you in a moment. This is what Adam P's put on Twitter. Obviously, it's the first match day, like Premier League match day at the Cellar Stack. And probably naturally so, it is massively, massively busy there. So I will get this on screen. There we go. Excellent, excellent atmosphere there in the Cellar Stack. Absolutely fantastic venue. And next time I'm up there, I will be going to the Stack because I want to go in there and see what it's all about. And it looks really a good place to be. I wonder if Pete Proudlock's in there amongst that anywhere, and John Sinclair as well. Yabba says, hi, Tony. Hi, all. Hi to you, Yabba. I hope you're well. If the club or Howe hasn't said Isak isn't fit, so I don't believe that. Neither do our trolls. I think it's just somebody spreading some rumours for no reason. Same with me years ago when we played Leeds. I was in the Leeds end and we scored and I jumped up and got a lot of stick by the Leeds fans. Yeah, it's not worth it, mate. Foxy says Gordon's not match fit, only played 45 minutes pre-season. We'll be surprised to see him play longer than 70 minutes. Yeah, because, look, he didn't even play much in the Euros. He got 1 minute of game time under Crapgate. Alan says, I just live 5 minutes walk from the Stack, but could not watch the match as they are not allowed to show. I don't get this. Do you know what? I think it's about time UEFA scrap this bloody 3 o'clock blackout. It's ridiculous. just let clubs show the games. Let people see the games at 3 o'clock. Because if you remember, I think it was last season when we played the friendly last season. Was it last season? Yes, it would have been in the Cellar Cup. Because that was a 3 o'clock kickoff, you weren't allowed to watch it on Newcastle and UFC TV in the UK because of the UEFA 3 p.m. blackout. But I got to watch it, and I would imagine other people did, because if you've got a VPN, you just change that to the United States, and then you were able to watch it. I think it's about time it was bloody scrapped, but this is UEFA we're talking about. Shake myself when I read the bloody news. Yeah, I bet you did. He has a slight groin injury. Well, I couldn't see why we're risking him. Colton says we'll still win against Southampton, absolutely. Wow, one atmosphere, says David, absolutely, mate. I'm jealous I want to go, says Julie. Hit the like button if you love the fans. Thank you very much, Colton. Yes, thank you. If you love Newcastle, hit that like button. Lovely, thank you very much. Arsula will be great. I think he will be, given time. I said this was a low-risk signing. At first, I wasn't sold by it, but then when the more I thought about it, and I thought, no, you got to remember he was playing in a crap Sheffield United team. Now he's playing in a better team who have got better players than what Sheffield United have. So, and they've done a lot of defending last season. Looking brilliant in the stack. Can't wait to get there, says Lee Kelly. Absolutely, mate. It looks fantastic there, doesn't it? And absolutely brilliant, and can't wait. So, yeah, I'm going for 2-0. And, let's hope we can pull it up and win. I'm sure we can do. Can we keep this running streak going on the opening games? I mean, last season we beat Villa 5-1. We beat Forest the year before 2-0. So, look, let's carry on that streak of winning our opening games. I'm sure we will. Just try and see how many we can score. If we score early, or can we go for a fast start? Can we go for a quick start and get 2 or 3 up early, and then, who knows? But we shall wait and see. Anyway, as I say, we'll come to the end of the show, but don't forget to smash a like. If you haven't yet smashed a like, follow Sean the Sheep there and smash those likes. If you are brand new to the channel, come and hit the subscribe. Come be part of this great community we got here. So it's free to do so. Also, hit the bell notification. That tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows as well. And you can always join as a member. It's 99p a month clicking on that join button. So I'm going to go 2-0 today, guys. And yeah, really can't wait for the game to start. And just get that home, get that first win out the way. And then we've got Bournemouth away next week, which in some ways might be good that we're playing them early. I know they signed Van Elsen, but look, I don't know how good he is because I've not really seen the guy play. But if he's got to get up to speed with the Premier League, probably it's a good time for us to play Bournemouth away next week. So let's hope that is the case. Let's get into some comments. I went to Stack. Sorry, at the Cellar weekend. It was bouncing at night. I'd love to be young again, going there with that atmosphere. Loads of gorgeous Geordie girls, says David. Great show, says Trolls. Cheers, mate. Great show, Tony. Thanks very much, Anthony Ross. Away the lads. I know I could not hack the Stack today. Fans all disappeared to go to the match, left, listen to the radio. Good show, thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I've just got a dry throat there. Been great show, Tony and everyone. Come on, the Mighty Toon Army, absolutely. And 3-0, says Ronald. Yep. And as I always say at the end of every show, just remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white. And until then, let's hope we win today. And let's meet out here because I got to go and get a drink of water. How are you, the lads?